What's the pressure then? Now, what goes up comes down.
That what goes around comes around.
It's your own thought. You first do me, oh. We they do you they cry. Face the music. And Nigerians don't pity you because of the pains and hardship that you plunge them into during your
Yes, at that period, the reprinting and cashless and
it was a multiple jeopardy
don't let me say all those less again.
and tragedy.
A
For
tragedy.
Nigerians then, cash crunch, the fuel was not even available. You just mismanage everything for selfish interest. The person whom you were running to in the villa and in Daura, then. So has he defended you now? We are just asking you a question. Use your brain. When you are being used, you have to use your brain. When the chips are down, you face the law, you face the music yourself. Be wise. So, forfeiture of that amount, I hope more comes. I hope more comes.
Yes.
And
yes.
aside that, if found guilty, only if found guilty of the allegations and corruption, he must be jailed.
Yes, he must be jailed. Even
nothing like play back game. We don't want play back game.
that is what will come out of it
It
at
should
the end
be a
of the day.
scapegoat, if possible.
At the end of the day, that is what will
We've
come
not
out.
forgiven him.
That will.
We have not forgiven it.
Well, people have not forgiven him, but at the end of the day, the plea bargaining will just come out.
If
you will see.
Just get a copy of the Jim Obaze report on the on the series of atrocities and corrupt practices within the CBN under Emefiele. You could faint.
Well,
it's unfortunate that we are where we are today in this country.
Yes, we
and
will.
They have this penchant, proclivity for stealing. They steal beyond what their brains can contain, what they can consume, what their families, generations to come can consume.
And when they steal and the money now,
they've stolen too much. Some of them bigger than the institution, richer than the institutions that they are.
Do you know there was?
You can imagine. And same in this country. Some governors are richer than the states that they govern. We are not saying that to be wealthy is a crime. If it's gotten from a legitimate means, no problem. But when you siphon, when you steal everything that you go around to yourself, corner it to yourself alone, very greedy, very selfish. And you see poverty
glaringly
every day. People are lamenting. You don't even have conscience. You cannot help others. It must be you and you and you and you and you all the time.
Yes, President Tinubu is saying his first year in office was challenging but fulfilling. We'll come back to that after this time out. Yes, but fulfilling. We'll come back to that.
Hello, property owners in Oyo State. Have you heard about OYPRS app? You need it. Download OYPRS app right away. It simply means Oyo State Property Reference System. OYPRS app helps you to retrieve your property identification number on the go. This means you will be able to pay your land use charges and other property related bills seamlessly. Go to Play Store or Apple Store on your mobile device. Download and install OYPRS app. Sign up with your preferred email, phone number, and password. Please turn on your location for easy access. After that, log in with your email and password and follow the easy process. With this, you will be able to get your property details without any difficulty. It's a smart property identification service brought to you by Ministry of Lands, Housing and Urban Development, Oyo State. For more information, log on to www.oyprs.ng or call 0700 696 52637.
The future belongs to the dreamers. the doers. To those who are not afraid to explore endless opportunities. No matter what your dreams are, you can achieve it. And Top Tea will be with you every step of the way. Start your day with a flavorful cup of Top Tea. You are made for more. Find your inspiration. Top Tea. Big round bags of flavor. Conversation.
Yes, the program is Conversation. Oli FM 98.5 in Ibadan, other networks. Seun, I read one headline before we went for the commercials. President Tinubu saying his first year in office was challenging but fulfilling. Let me quickly go through one or two paragraphs of this. President Bola Tinubu, when he received the delegation of Yoruba leaders of thought at the presidential villa in Abuja on Friday, the president called for a more effective local government system that fosters community development and delivers the essentials of governance within a strengthened federal structure. Well, I can't really see what he's saying about challenging and fulfilling. Local government federal structure. Is he allowing it?
Is that related to how challenging or fulfilling Mr. President's 1 year in office has been? Well, yes. That it's challenging. Challenges are bound to occur. Yes. Some of these challenges ought to have envisaged before coming to power.
Yes, let me quickly give you one excerpt here, and it sounds funny.
Okay. Funny.
Yes, we took over, and we have stopped the bleeding. I can say categorically now that Nigeria is no longer bleeding, and it will not bleed to death, but rather will now move to prosperity. That is the promise that I made to you all, and it is also the charge that you gave to me.
Well, I won't dispute what Mr. President has said, that they have stopped the bleeding of Nigeria as a whole. Nigeria, the name Nigeria. Maybe they wrote Nigeria somewhere, and there was a drop of blood in what they wrote. And they went there, they just cleaned
the blood.
And I don't know what they did to the paper or where they wrote the name. But in practical terms and in reality, if you ask Nigerians if Nigeria is bleeding or not, they won't hesitate to tell you its capital, yes, that Nigeria is bleeding. If you go further to ask them if they are bleeding as Nigerians, and they will tell you that, are you blind? Can't you see us bleeding profusely now? Check our body. We are bleeding. We need rescue. We need hope. Are they bleeding to death? Many bled to death. Some will still go that way. Unfortunately, one is just projecting doom or doomsday. But that's the reality. The state of the nation is a precursor to that. Some will still unfortunately bleed to death, especially if nothing is done urgently. Nigeria is bleeding. That has been challenging, like I said. Some of the challenges that you face in this administration were self-inflicted. Maybe you didn't do your homework very well before some policies were initiated and hastily implemented. And the aftermath, when things boomerang, you are now running hectare-scatter,
negatively affecting people,
to see what you could do to arrest the situation that is already gone bad. So, I pity you. One is sorry. It's been challenging truly. And there are certain decisions you make in government. You know that the saboteurs and the agents of darkness will always resist and put up a fight. But you must be decisive and be proactive so that they won't win the game. So that your detractors won't win the game. But we've not really seen much of that under this administration. That is the challenges and other failures that is been fulfilling. We require more explanation on that. Fulfilling in what area, Mr. President, or what areas?
Yes, fulfilling, maybe fulfilling removal of fuel subsidy, increase in electricity tariff. What other?
Go on. If you have more,
that is fulfilling.
Don't bother yourself. Nigerians, if we open the phone line, they will tell you more.
Yes, now even the lines are already, even on now, already on now.
Okay.
Even without calling the numbers.
But to Mr. President, he's made some inroads and achievements.
Yes, he has.
In certain areas, we must give kudos to him.
He has.
Just that the poverty, the hunger that is pervasive has somehow beclouded some of us from seeing other positives that this administration has achieved. You must provide food. If you are not providing food, but you are doing other things, it doesn't make sense. Some things you see as intangibles could be the game changer that could also put you in good light in the eyes of the public.
Yes.
Just give them food. Stomach infrastructure.
Yes.
They will not bother about the skyscraper and the infrastructure that you ought to give them.
They will not bother.
Well, if you decorate
food.
The roads, you give them good whatever, good this, good that. Even the schools are good.
And you don't give them.
They will not appreciate it because they are hungry.
Yes, now if you don't give them food, food, that is it. 0055009850. I know some callers are trying to get in. 08055009850. Yes, we want you to call to comment on those things that we have talked about.
085 500 9850. 085 500 9850. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes.
Hello, good morning.
Yes,
good morning.
We can hear you. Good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Seun. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
John calling from Ilorin.
Okay.
Well, maybe I should say temporarily or permanently. I want to congratulate Sanusi Lamido Sanusi for attending the show of Emir of Kano. But like I want to express my decision yesterday, I want to believe that that man, the kind of man I know, wouldn't have accepted to return to. As I remember, when he had problem with the Senate leadership, then as CBN governor, they asked him, "Are you tired of your job?" He said, "I'm not tired, and my name is not Mr. CBN governor. My name is Sanusi Lamido Sanusi. But if you ask me to go, I will go." That was the kind of man he is. Because a knowledgeable man like him should know that if another, that's number one. So I wish him the best of luck. And I also want him to continue where he stopped. He has been agitating for Western education for his people, especially the female and the male children, that they should go to school, which does not go well with some of the leadership in the North. The North should stop doing this in an archaic way. You should know that things have changed. You can't be having your children on the street in the name of religion. Secondly, I don't know if Mr. Shehu has been monitoring the minister, defending what they have done with their portfolio. To me, I've never seen anyone, maybe just Wike, I've been able to show one or two things he has achieved in the 9 months. Others, even the minister, this young lady minister for, what did they call her? For
Humanitarian affairs. The
When they
suspended
asked him
one.
question, he was just trying to Google, pick something together, what he can say. Some of them don't even know what is going on in their ministry. They don't even know what is going on in their ministry. It is sad. It is sad because I know after few months, maybe let's just say 2 years and 3 months, some of them will have gotten money. Some of them will have stolen money. They will have been going to buy governorship form to contest governorship in their state. So you just have 2 years to perform as a minister. If you can't perform within 2 years, in the third year, it's for election. Some of them will go and buy form. So they won't concentrate again. So it's just sad. It's sad. Nothing to show. Good morning.
Well, good morning.
Thank you very much. Seun, before you go on, before we take more calls, the Wike and River State and saga that he mentioned, the governor just said that that is Fubara.
Yes.
Said he will not be fighting his distractors in the state, saying doing so would amount to wasting energy.
Wasting energy. Fighting is detractors.
Detractors
In the state.
in the state.
Okay.
That doing so that they are just wasting energy.
Okay. It's better you take the fight to the doorstep of your enemies. Don't let them use your home as the war front. Because the damages, collateral and physical damage, could even consume you, the owner of the house.
Yes. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Please move away from your radio set or turn down the volume.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you.
The administration is not doing well. You are saying you fight corruption. But, this administration is the worst of ever. So, feeling there.
Please, when your call comes through, please make sure you move away from your radio set or turn down the volume on that set, please. Very important for clarity. Hello, good morning to you. Hello, good morning. Do well to call us back 0805 500 9850.
Good morning.
Yes. Still on Lamido Sanospe. I want to believe Governor have 8 years to spend if they win second term. And Oba or Emir or B or Igwe, they have many years to spend. It's only there that can remove them. But I know when Mr. Joe said yesterday that I see know that he will not accept. I don't want to counter it. What I want to say is Governor Kabir will go. Who know the next governor that will come in? Somebody, Mr. Iwere said, if I don't like you, I remove you. Who know what will happen after 8 years or 4 years? But in essence, what I want to say is this. Mr. Borasheun, please tell me any Igwe or Ubi that was disposed before. That's the assignment I want to give to you. And again, Mr. President, well, that is also his contract, but I did not see him fulfilling because there is poverty, no light, no hospital, nothing, no food, no security. But I want to believe he still has 3 years more. I want to believe he can still do better. God bless you. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Well, I don't know in recent time of any Igwe or Obi that was dethroned. You know, when you talk of Igwes and Obis, you talk of the southeastern part of the country or the Igbos. Okay. I've not really seen that in recent time, but that doesn't mean that maybe it hasn't happened in the past.
In the past, yes.
But by and large, the governors, they are the ones who determine who stays and who goes.
Because they have the executive powers.
Yes. If they don't like your face as Igwe or Obi or Emir or even Oba, you are a gunner. Shikena. And if you are in their good books, and they also respect tradition, respect your age, and that institution or stool of yours, they could just leave you to have your free stay and stay there peacefully. But if they act or see things contrary to what you are saying, or you are not in their good book, they don't like your face or like the way you talk, the reality is you could be a gunner. They just, as usual, talk to their state house of assembly members, the ones they have in their pockets somehow. They dictate what to do, and they could come with obnoxious and irrational laws that they will give assent, bills passed, and they give assent to, and it becomes a law, and you stand removed. That's it.
Yes, and of course, supported by some, some Egbegbe people, accusations upon accusations against that Oba or that Obi.
Be sponsored.
That is it.
It could be sponsored, and definitely, there is no way you won't have enemies, even if it's one enemy that would not like your face. So when they even peddle lies or fabricate things against you,
yes,
that person or the group of persons will come and say, yes, not true, that's so it be, just to give a dog a bad name, to nail it. And before you know it, you're a gunner, you have to resort to the law courts, either for reinstatement or to seek redress. It's unfortunate. Powers at the disposal of the governors.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. This is Mr. Moshidovela from Model Moso State.
Okay.
I tried to call in yesterday, though my call was picked, later I was disconnected. The same thing this morning.
Sorry for that.
On the issue of Sanusi Lamido, this is how it used to be before. Even the old Western region, the current Ondo and other states, and it continues like that. The traditional institutions are under the government. That is how it will continue unless the constitution is reviewed. The politics and traditions, they are almost the same. If you are not with the new government, the present government, they will remove you. So I welcome Sanusi Lamido. But if the other government comes, I remove it too. On the issue of this government, let's be prayerful and be patient. I know the Lord is in control and everything. I'm a common man like you people, but I pray that Nigeria will be okay. It is only on the issue of this traditional institution I want to contribute more. It's only in Ibadan, Ode Omu, and Modaike who share the same traditional institution that their Oba cannot be removed. They share the same traditional institution. Go and check Ibadan, Modaike, and Ode Omu. They share the same thing. So their traditional institution cannot be removed just anyhow. Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, maybe it's a make-believe. With due respect to those who have such beliefs that no traditional ruler, either in Ibadan or elsewhere, could be removed anyhow. That could be fallacious. If the governor or government sees things in that direction, that a traditional ruler must put or should be removed in any part of this country, that traditional ruler would be removed. In Oyo, have you forgotten that the Alaafin was deposed?
Yes, way back then, yeah.
You've forgotten? Even currently, some are under suspension. We've seen dethronement by government, and I tried to reel out some of the dethronements, the famous ones, especially the popular high-profile traditional rulers that were removed. The emirs were the ones seen as untouchable then, and our obas, though, because of the spiritual fortification that they have, the belief is that if you even look at them anyhow, you could start developing
hypertension
and other ailments. But you see, the one who intends to look at the supposed spirit or demigod has also been 45 before becoming the chief executive too. So in age ló fẹ́ wúra wọn, you know that is it.
That is it.
So ṣó méjì ni. So it's that bad. So don't get it twisted. Anybody, any traditional ruler can be removed. But the appeal is that the executive should respect the traditional institution, and perhaps we should give them constitutional recognition, and let's have it in our law so that someone will not just come willy-nilly, haphazardly, on trumped-up charges, just remove a traditional ruler. That's what we should try to inject into our constitution, our law books, so that we don't completely dismantle, disregard, and desecrate that traditional institution.
Yes, sir.
And again, sorry, please. Someone's give me just some assignment just now that he wants to know if Igwes had been dethroned. Yes, it's not peculiar to the south or northeast, northwest, the north and the southwest. In Igbo land, in the southeast, Igwes have been dethroned, and the list is even endless. In Anambra, Aguleri, Anambra's local government.
Yes,
the traditional ruler was Igwe Alex Edoziono.
I remember that one.
In year 2020.
Yes, I remember that one.
Igwe Chime was dethroned, and so many others like that. So it's a general thing.
It is general. It is general. That is it. Igwes, Obis, Emirs, Obas, Southwest. Yes, that is how it is. Governors, they will do what they want to do, and the Obas, the traditional institution, personalities too. Now they are bowing to the governors because
they have to bow.
Yes, they don't have a choice. They don't have
that
a choice.
That is what the Constitution allows because of the powers that the governors and the influence that they carry. Yes, so if you have a traditional ruler, there are no trespass.
Yes, no.
It could be termed as a subordination.
Hello, good morning.
It's Ojo Mike calling back, sir.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. What I want to thank you, Grasham. You said one thing, I would highlight it on my mind that the executive should respect the traditional institute. It is not good. Why should Oba be removed? Look at what happened recently in Osun State. Igbajo, Irea, and Ikerun. Why should our triangle be doing like this? Recently, I think last year, Eddie Ejoko to our Obas. I said to myself, if I'm one of them, I will not stand up. God bless you.
God bless you too.
Thank you very much.
And if you don't Dide or you don't Joko. And it's stamped in subordination, it's either you go through the back door to beg, or behind the scene mobilize you to beg.
And then you not stand up.
I'm not endorsing Edide Ejoko.
And if you do Edide Ejoko, you don't do that. You start now dobaling.
You will dobale. Rather than Dide then.
Ejoko.
And Joko peacefully. You later go to Dobale. Yeah.
It is not that we are,
We are not endorsing it. We are not saying that's the right thing to do. But we are just trying to reflect on the reality in our society. How bad things have gone, and how the traditional institution has been relegated in this country.
Which is not right. Yes, it is not. Let me quickly read this one before we pick another call. Constitution review, conference of speakers back state police and devolution of power.
That's good.
Yep.
And our speaker
yes.
in Oyo State.
Yes, I think he's the
Right Honorable Adebo
Ogundoyin. Yes.
Is the chairman
yes, of speakers.
Of speakers.
Yes.
House of Assembly speakers.
Yes, they have backed state police. Well, we hope this will come through at the end of the day. The devolution of powers. Well, there was devolution of powers, I think committee, then during one administration, military administration. I think it was Abacha, during Abacha's regime.
Devolution of power is a major component of the broad concept of restructuring. Too much power at the center, in the hands of the federal government. That's why Mr. President appears to be one of the most powerful presidents in the world, not because of the name president, but powers, real powers. Before this is done, the president must approve. Before that is done, the president must approve.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
To you.
Good morning.
Good morning, we can hear you. Hello, good morning, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
I don't know whether you are hearing me, but I'm there in Osun State. The causes of all this disrespect for Obas presently is that the way Obas have been selected is not normal like it used to be. Somebody who knows that it's not the rightful owner of something, but through his connection, he becomes the owner automatically. So the person who makes you to occupy the place you are not entitled to can behave anyhow to you because they know they are the one who put you there. And they know the secret that you are not the rightful owner. That is why the Obas are not respected these days again as it used to be. Ifa doesn't Obas now. Even if Ifa is allowed, Ifa is it can be manipulated, even if it is allowed. That is why Obas are no longer respected. Let's go back to the old.
Hello. I think the Oluwo of Iwola, Oba Abdul Sheikh
Akombi, yeah,
was the one that said that the governors are the Ifas. Yeah, governor Nifa, governor of the Afobaje. Even if Ifa says this is the way, or the kingmaker says this is the way, this is the anointed, this is the one divinely positioned for that throne. If the governor says no, the governor can override Ifa.
Yes, no. And
no be me talk am.
No.
0805 500 9850.
Executive powers
Can override.
Yes, Ifa.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, this is Mr. Amoshidola again from Modeomu.
All right, sir.
I know what I'm saying. That I know that the issue of overseas in Nigeria has been politicized. I know. We all know that. But what I'm saying in essence is that my hometown here in Modeomu, Modakeke and Ibadan, they follow, their own. You move by one post to the other. The overseas are not competitive. It is only you move from one post to the other until you become the king. Go and check the seal. The overship in Ibadan. Then Modakeke, they say the same tradition. So they cannot be easily removed by any.
Maybe you are referring to ascension to the throne.
Because
ascension to the throne. The pattern of ascension.
Any government in power is yours. Or if they cannot be removed because you belong to one PDP or APC. No, it cannot happen in those 3 towns. Go and check history. So that's what I'm saying. They said, I knew that the issue of overseas between politicians in Nigeria, but that of those 3 towns, they are different. In Southwest, they are different.
Right.
They cannot be easily removed.
Thank you.
Unlike others. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you are talking about something. You wanted to talk about ascension to the throne. You wanted to react to.
If you are referring to ascension to the throne, a model, a unique system, talk of Ibadan, ascension process to become the Olubadan, that is enviable, and maybe other places too, Modakeke and others. Yes, but when it comes to removal, don't be too sure that those structures are so fortified that they can't be tampered with or they can't be removed. I recall, I just don't want to mention the name of the governor that said that that traditional ruler, not far from us here, should respect themselves and behave as traditional rulers, and that he is the executive governor of the state. If he is to wield the big stick that is within reach for him, the traditional ruler will be a gunner with his age. So that's it. Let's just leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. The governors have almost absolute powers. They are the ones with the immunity.
Yes.
Traditional rulers get immunity. They get immunity. It was then that they are Oba Balori Ogbogbo. Now it's governor that bow on everything. Any damn thing, governor buy everything. Because when they are there, they can be prosecuted nor sued. For that period of 4 and maximum 8 years. They bow on everything. They even bow on the Obas.
Yes, this one. Well, 5 members of the Benue House of Assembly, they were attacked.
Oh.
Yes, they were attacked by gunmen. Benue State House of Assembly, 5 members. I think they were ambushed. Returning to Makurdi, the state capital, when they were ambushed by gunmen. Although some motorists,
that's unfortunate.
Yes, some motorists were reportedly caught up in the attack that happened along Boko Makurdi Highway. Yes.
Insecurity in this country. Pervasive one.
Insecurity.
And nobody is left out.
Yes.
The politicians, the traditional institutions, everybody. Everybody. They even attempted attacks on governors in the past. And if the president is not even careful, they could attempt it. I know they won't be successful. They attacked the advance team of former president Muhammadu Buhari.
Yes.
That was one that directly or indirectly attack
on the president. Haven't you heard about 2 Obas in Ondo State that were kidnapped about 2-3 years ago?
So
what are we talking about? Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Okay. Good morning. Sorry for Ibadan here.
Okay.
First, I agree with you. The governors are the really far, whether we believe it or not. They have that absolute power. They can remove and put. So that is a closed issue. We already know that. Who they want will stand there. But I want us to look at this drama of the president and his people he appointed and what they said they are giving us the stewardship. There are sometimes you question yourself, have we really seen anything? Then let's not forget that of the 4 years, 2.5 is actually what the president would have to do, governor. 1.5 is for campaign and other things. So he just has a year and a half. What have we really achieved? I challenge anybody. Most of those things they talk, at the end of the day, go and check if there really was anything. Like somebody rightly said that some of them were even reading scripts for us, prepared scripts. Now, who did they fool? Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much.
There is no crime. In real actual, the achievements could be so many that they may not say everything offhand. That you have to document it, write it down, so that you take it one after the other. Go do your own investigation, and you see certain things could have been achieved, but not visible to everybody. Maybe they are the ones seeing those achievements, and the public not aware. But I've advised them, they should have all these achievements of theirs on the website of their respective ministries. Yes, if you have achieved and you are so bold to say so, not ordinary media chat, ministerial stewardship chat, where some selected or fortunate pressmen are the ones accredited to come ask questions. And sometimes you have limited time to even respond to some of these questions. Let's have those achievements boldly written, either through publication, advertorial in the papers, on the official website of these ministries, so that we will start to appreciate you better. And if you have nothing to paste, at least paste apology. I apologize, so I have not been able to do this, to do that as promised. because of this, because of that. With that, Nigerians, we won't be asking ourselves what they have done.
I told you
yesterday. It will be there open for everyone to see.
I told you yesterday, I said they will not paste anything. You said they will do one, what did you call it? Is it memoir or what? So that people will know what they have done. They will not do it. Like you said, they just bring some press people, just say some things and they just go. Hello, good morning. Last call. Good morning. Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am Ademola from Ibadan.
Okay.
Mr. Chair and many thanks for your effort. So concerning this country present situation, you see, we know we have challenges, and our government in Tinubu administration has been tackling inflation and all that. So you see, at one time, you see the Ghanaians came to this country because at that time they had problems. At least we had the sober and other people. And our president, at least they are surviving at that time, they survive. So our government needs encouragement, support, and that is. As our president, we need to look at what Tinubu is doing. Dangote was set up, and they have done his tenure, and the Kola Kalaba Coastal and that is. So they need encouragement, and we are hopeful that it will be better. And concerning these Obas and other things, the Obas has the power, and they have the power to define the custom and tradition. And Sanusi and Lamido, it is reinstated, it is good, and are working together to develop it. But it should be very important.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, the program is still conversation, and we'll have to go now. But before we go, I just want you to know this great man. Yes, this great man, this great educationist, is an influencer. He is dead. Former Vice Chancellor, Professor Ayo Banjo, Emeritus Professor Ayo Banjo. He died at 90 years. He died yesterday. The family made the information known yesterday.
Impactful life he lived.
Yes.
Ripe old age of 90. He has done his part. History will remember him forever, and posterity already judging him. May he rest. May his soul rest in perfect
peace. Amen.
CBN has sacked 200 staff in restructuring move, in case you don't know. And the electricity minister has said that electricity tariff would crash with time, just the way it happened in the telecom
industry.
Let's be hopeful.
Let's be
Keep
hopeful.
hope alive. That is my message to you this day. We have to go.
Yes, let's be optimistic. Yes.
Thanks for listening to Conversation today. I remain yours faithfully, Sheon Oyelowo.
And my name is Bimbo Akombi. Thank you very much for listening, and enjoy your day till we come again next Monday. Have a nice day.
Ọpẹ́ ọmọge mi.
Wo amadira láìpẹ́ ó ṣe gan ni.
Ó dàbọ̀.
Ṣọlá ìwọ ọmọbìnrin yìí bó ló wà.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Gbogbo bó ṣe fi yára ru ọpẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mo dẹ̀ tún fi ojú bá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ó tiẹ̀ wo bí tí mo rà rárá. Ṣó fẹ́ sọ pé o ò mọ̀ pé ọpẹ́ ń gba ìtọ́jú fún àrùn kọ̀fẹ́ ni.
Ṣé wọn náà gbọ́ pé ó ti ń lo oògùn rẹ̀ déédéé ni fún bí ọ̀sẹ̀ 4 báyìí? Gbogbo ẹni tó bá ti ń gba ìtọ́jú tó péye fún àrùn ikọ́ ife fún ọ̀sẹ̀ 3 kò lè kó àrùn náà ran ẹlòmíì. Pàápàá jùlọ ẹni tó bá ti parí oògùn àti ìtọ́jú náà.
Ṣé lóòótọ́?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o. Bó onílé ìtajà mi ò jèrè.
Pẹ̀lú ìfẹ́ àti àtìlẹ́yìn tó péye, a lè borí àrùn ikọ́ ife.
gba àwọn olólùfẹ́ rẹ àti àwọn tí wọ́n wà láyìíká rẹ ní ìyànjú pé kí wọ́n lọ ṣe àbẹ̀wò kí wọ́n sì gba ìtọ́jú lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ fún àrùn ikọ́ ife. ẹ lè pe nọ́mbà yìí 3340 tàbí *3340# fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. ìkéde yìí wá láti ọ̀dọ̀ àjọ tó ń mójútó ìlera ti ìjọba àpapọ̀ pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn àwọn èèyàn ilẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà.